I'm gonna keep coming, baby. No, no, no. Nice. Good shot, baby.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I'm gonna keep coming. Let's go. Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, who got him? Shut up. Keep coming. Watch out.
Nice work. That was good.
Thanks, man.
Look, if you keep working the way you did, sky's the limit. No doubt in my mind.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
Hit me up next time you want to work. I basically live in the gym.
For sure. I'll hit you up, bro.
All right.
All right, peace. Hey, don't kill nobody on the court, all right?
Where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K." It wasn't Doris Burke, the announcer. It was Doris Burke from 2K.
Oh! Okay, all right, that's it. That's
So the newest name on the injury report is a big one. Jimmy Butler, looking like he's going to be sidelined for a solid chunk of time here.
The Butler did it.
Do you have a filter, Hornet?
I do not.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, to get back to basketball for a second, if you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
This Butler news is not what you want to hear, but in times like this, you hope your reserves can hold things together until your star comes back. Keep the fort standing and just weather the storm as best you can.
Next man up.
Absolutely right. Yep, coming up next on Hank and the Hornet, we're going to talk about the studs and duds of the week. First, a quick break for some music. This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. This is how we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Phoenix, a terrific position for them. And we've got time.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous.
Great vision, David. Thank you. You know what, Smitty, tonight we have two teams that love to push the tempo, love the pace. Smitty, do you like the fact the NBA is getting faster?
You know, I like it, Kevin. What I don't like is the coming down and taking a shot, an ill-advised shot. There's nothing wrong with playing fast, getting the ball up the court. If you don't have an advantage or a high percentage shot, just bring it out and run your offense.
Stay within the offense, another.
Yep,
right?
Stay within offense.
What's up? And the starting group for the Spurs. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Derek White is out there with Murray, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with B, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Here's the floater. And up the court come the Suns on the break, and finished off by Oubre.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Outside, White lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by B. And it's the Suns' ball. 4-point game. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
Outside, White. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That one wide left.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Murray. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
5 on the clock. Chipped away. From deep, Gay. The long distance 3 is buried.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Here's B. Rubio outside. To the paint. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
Murray against Rubio. High arcing shot. Murray, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Booker the pass to B. And he gets the bucket. B's got his second bucket tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Gay. Shoots. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Now Murray. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Aldridge. Murray outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Down low, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Gay. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. B the pass to Oubre. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Murray with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's DeRozan. No good, unable to end this run.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And last season, DeMar DeRozan averaging the lowest rate of three-point attempts of his career.
Kevin, the Raptors had wanted him to shoot more triples. The Spurs were content to put the ball in his hands and let others provide the spacing.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Murray. It's tipped.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
From 12 feet out, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against Memphis. Murray against Rubio. Outside White. It's Aldridge high post. San Antonio again missing. Suns leading by 20. Rubio the pass to B. Back to Rubio. That one off the back iron and out.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. Murray outside. To the middle to end the run, and it's laid up and in by Aldridge.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Here's B, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Outside White. Pass to Gay. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the inside. And it's blocked. And a Oubre off the drive. And yes, it's good.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period. And he continues to stay aggressive.
Steve, the player tracking data is kind of an interesting thing. It's a big part of scouting now. In fact, AI can accumulate that right from the TV feed, which to me is amazing.
It is. I think if it doesn't distract or take away from our game, to have that type of information live and from a player being able to play in a game, I think is helpful for everything, for scouting, for, I would say, health reasons, for guys, conditioning. I love it, as long as it doesn't distract from the game.
That's a good point.
And you look at all the... under the radar prospects that have found success with the Spurs. Now, how do they keep hitting on all these players other teams have missed?
They do a great job with their player development. They also do a great job identifying players with great character. They have guys who work extremely hard. They have great coaching, and they teach. But more importantly, what they do, GA, they give you confidence. And that's where I think the Spurs separate from other organizations.
Offensive rebound, B, and finally they hit one. B's got 8 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Poked away. Unhindered, going all the way. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for 8. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Bryn Forbes in for White. Mills dishes to Forbes. Back to Mills. Oubre against Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. B the pass to Oubre. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Listen.
Here's DeRozan. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Booker and Johnson fill out the wings. B out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Rubio in at the point guard. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Murray kicks to White. from 11 feet away. Here's Aldridge. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The insane wingspan of Aldridge, helping him beat people to rebounds.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
No, he's standing 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. LaMarcus Aldridge prefers playing power forward, but make no mistake, he has the size to hang with the big dogs at center.
Pass to Ayton. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Aldridge has all the tools to protect the rim. He's only averaged 1 block a game for his career, but he got it done on that play.
And that one's good by Gay. And with his height and reach, not many that can block Aldridge's turnaround jumper.
His release on his jump shot is so high. The rainbow arc, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Ripped away. Fast break, here come the Suns. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. White against Booker. Steps back and shoots. And the Spurs scoring again.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. Shot clock at 3. Deep 2 from Murray. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Murray, good.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Murray kicks to White. And the pass to Gay. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Aldridge. Over Ayton. Aldridge, no luck. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Down low, it's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Well, you look at B, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Ricky Rubio. He's another guy that knows how to get the ball to his teammates, Clark, in places that make them successful.
If you look at the work of these two players over that period, you might have to say we're looking at the 2 best passers in the NBA.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
And that one, good. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Murray outside. Outside, White. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Love Murray's scoring potential, but the development of his playmaking may be an even higher priority.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Suns have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And so he hits both. Well, Steve, it doesn't matter how they do it, but there are some players, as you know, that can get into another player's head. I guess like a Dennis Rodman, but there are a lot of them now that play and use that tactic.
Yeah, Draymond Green, Kevin, Patrick Beverly, Chris Paul, I think is one of those guys. PJ Tucker, he doesn't really talk, but he has a lot of antics. There's a lot of guys that like to get in your head. Also, Joel Embiid is one. He does it extremely well.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Passes it to Aldridge. White looking around. Rudy Gay on the wing. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. B's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Inside. That's good from Gay on the assist by Aldridge. And that's now 10 points for Rudy Gay.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And the Suns making a change here. Oubre's checked in.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Some solid defense from Ayton.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
White, good.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Pass to Oubre. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The first free throw is good. Murray's checked in for Johnson. San Antonio also making some changes. Lyles checked in for Gay. Walker comes in for White. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And a wide open look for Walker. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And it's 13 points for Walker.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Mills looking it over. Rubio comes with the double team. Here's Walker. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
To the paint. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Aldridge. Rebound by Murray. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Ayton attacking. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The kick out to Walker. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
And that basket is in there from B. B's got 28 points for the game.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Mills passes to Walker. Now the pass to Aldridge. Now Lyles. Covered by Oubre. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Tries again. Excellent D there from B. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. B's got 30.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
To the inside, Lyles. Right side, DeRozan. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
The turnaround J, rebounded by B. B's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 5 seconds left now here in the second. Stolen by Rubio. The shot, no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Suns on top, just dominating this one. 2K Sports, back to Phoenix after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Pirtle. DeJounte Murray is out there with Derek White. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. You saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the players?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to get more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season starts, just to reinforcing and stating the rules.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Back to White. Shoots from the corner. It's hauled in by the Suns. B's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Here's Oubre. Second shot opportunity. Not going to go that time. Nice D from DeRozan. And White kicks to DeRozan. And it's San Antonio with another.
The aggressive mindset of DeRozan. Catches and shoots without hesitation.
B, he's covered by Gay. Here's B. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, going 8 for 10 at the line so far. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. DeRozan gets the bucket.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
B, the pass to Ayton, and stolen by Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. Shoots over Oubre, and the Spurs scoring again.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, the first 9 seasons of DeMar DeRozan's career in Toronto, it had become home for him. Last season, the adversity of a trade that sent him to San Antonio.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's getting around 20 points per, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And Smitty, a real adjustment for DeRozan, leaving behind the only NBA team he had ever known after so long.
Yeah, he's been instrumental in taking the Raptors franchise to new heights. A lot of emotions. I think he understands he's going to grow from that experience.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Rubio against Murray. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Passes it to B. Now here's Ayton. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Rubio, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
A tricky cover in that mid-range area. Rubio with good ball skills can hurt you in a number of ways.
Murray outside. Shoots over Rubio. Murray, good. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It's easy to tell that he is most comfortable pulling up from that area on the floor.
B. Aldridge is covering. Ayton, the pass to B. And that one is hammered home.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Murray with the bounce pass. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Rubio. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Rubio comes with the double team. White, wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Rubio, the pass to Ayton. And White with the block. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Booker against White. Here's B. The putback, and Ayton stays with it.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Murray against Rubio. Outside DeRozan. Aldridge inside. Fires from the wing. And the shot is long.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
DeRozan against Oubre. It's DeRozan with the drive. And DeRozan throws it down.
Nice read on that play by DeRozan. Came off the pick and took what the defense gave him.
And stolen by Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. We've got Oubre, Murray out there with Carter. Then there's B, and it's Diallo in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Murray, the pass to B. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25, just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
To the middle. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Medu. Draws contact on the shot, and now and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Johnson. And here is Murray. Well, Smitty, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me. Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Murray, the pass to B.
He went.
That was nice. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Murray against Carter. Murray dishes to Walker. Clock at 4 over Murray. It's hauled in by Diallo. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Back to Walker. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by B. B's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Murray finds Carter. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. B, guarded by Walker. B, and he dunks it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Murray, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Walker feeds to Murray. Here's Zeller, back to Murray. Got a piece of it. The 3 from Johnson. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
and just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Murray, the pass to Walker. Zeller with it. And here is Murray. Pass to Medu. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Monday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
B hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Carter against Walker. Down low. Pass to Medu. It's deflected. Murray against Zeller. It's deflected. They get it back. B, the pass to Diallo. To the paint. The shot's good from B. B's got 55.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
The pass to Medu. Walker against Murray. Walker goes in. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. A nice shot by Zeller. Now here is Carter. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity. That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
B, that's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw, no good. Saric has checked in for Phoenix.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Mills.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
Both good from the line that time. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, this place is still buzzing. Looking at Che's offensive outburst, it was incredible. What was going through your mind as that point total kept shooting up?
Oh, man, I didn't want that final buzzer to sound. I knew pretty early on that this was going to be a special night for me. I felt like if we had another 4 quarters, I could double what I just did. No doubt in my mind about that.
Well, it was amazing to see, and we're glad we were here to see it. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, David, great
Jay,
job.
your
Thanks so much.
agent's here. He says he's got something for you.
Hey, give me a second. I'm going to take care of the fans.
Sure, no problem.
Go. Got you, man. Oh, I got you. And what's your name? Got you. Have a good one.
All right, game ball goes to the guy who fully dominated tonight. All right, the guy that made the other team adjust to what he wanted to do. That's what it's all about. Get up here, Che.
Sure.
Nice work, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, Coach. Hey, I appreciate this, fellas, man. But you know what? This ball just isn't about me. It's about all of us, all right? Let's keep this thing going. Let's keep it pushing, all right?
Yeah.
Come on, let's huddle up. Let's go.
Count it off.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win! Let's keep it going, fellas.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.
So, Levi?
Jay, just the man I wanted to see. Got something for you.
Oh, cool. Thanks, bro.
Welcome back to 2K TV. Bill
Yeah.
Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna end it right.
He's going to end it.
I'm going to end
I feel it. I feel it. I love it.
Tough break for Blake Griffin, as it looks like his injury is going to keep him out for quite a bit of time.
Terrible news, man.
Yeah, especially with Blake. This is a guy who's so physically gifted, but has had to battle injuries his entire career.
Yeah, a true warrior.
Yeah, the thing with Blake is that he's evolved his game so much, he is a total credit to how...
Break the leg, Jay. I'll be here.
You.
Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for him.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, a fantastic start to the year for Che. He's already garnering all-star votes. I spoke with him, and he was surprised to see his name up there on the leaderboard with so many other greats. Humble as always. Guys?
Great stuff there, DA. Thank you. Truth is, Greg, Che's not the only one who's surprised.
I'll admit, I didn't think he'd get to this level this fast, but there's no denying that he's a huge difference maker for this team.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic, and it's Hood in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with B, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. Chris, if your team's style of play doesn't seem to be working, do you still have time within a season to change it?
There's always time, as long as everyone is on the same page. And if something's not working, the worst thing you can do is to keep going in that direction. You need to bring everyone in, let them know the mistakes that we've made, let them know our new outlook, and ask everyone, are they in on it? And if they're not, those guys that aren't in on it, you stay in the locker room. We'll be back after the game. And if everyone's in on it, we're going to have a heck of a time. We're going to have a heck of a time because now we have a new outlook. And sometimes with a new outlook, it brings positive energy.
McCollum, no good. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Booker the pass to B. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's McCollum, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
And that one is good. B's got his second basket of the night.
And one of the things you love about this team, just seeing the bench go wild when Che makes an incredible play, something that is quite common when he's on the floor.
I think, Greg, easy to see that Che is a beloved member of this team, and the way his teammates cheer for him, the reactions from the bench are priceless. And the basket by McCollum.
I think McCollum's mechanics and mindset really come into play in the mid-range game. He's deadly from that area.
Here's B. Uses the glass to finish the layup. B's got 6 points.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
McCollum against Rubio, and stolen by Booker. Here's B, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. Rubio against Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
A pick-and-roll master. You got to respect how decisive Lillard is. I mean, he often makes great decisions.
The pass to Ayton. Here's B. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Anthony.
And after the Blazers got swept in the first round in 2018, many said they needed to blow it up. Instead, they stayed with it. 52 wins, a 3 seed in the West.
Yeah, they just had the patience to keep building, adding pieces, and developing. I mean, this team is going in the right direction.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 22-point game against Denver.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
McCollum against Booker. Pass to Lillard. Takes a 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
B, the pass to Oubre. B, covered by Anthony. Oubre can't get it to go. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Lillard outside. Shoots it. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lillard's got 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
At the top of the key, Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's B. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. The All-Star weekend isn't too far away, and the voting has already opened up. A lot of buzz that Shea could find his way onto that All-Star team.
And there's so many players that deserve to be named an All-Star every year, and the competition can be unforgiving. With that said, though, Shea's performances speak volumes about his impact, and I think he has a strong case to make the team.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
He gets it in there.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oubre can't get it to go. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Anthony can't hit.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Count that one. 14 points for B. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Here's Lillard, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
And what I love about Lillard now, I mean, the excellence. He's so consistent. That's how you do it. You come out, you bust your butt, and you compete at a high level every night. One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. The game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Well, Kevin, the percentages don't do him justice. I mean, off the dribble, contested, from deep. Lillard is always a threat. I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Pass to McCollum. .11 feet away, and so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. Well, you look at B. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash than he has in the early part of this season. He's already living up to his potential.
Lillard, the pass to Hood. Now McCollum. Floats one. Good D by Booker. Oubre against Hood. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Lillard. 12 points for him. And here's McCollum. Nurkic in the post. Ayton's there. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for McCollum. Hands it from downtown. McCollum's got his third basket of the night.
Well, and sometimes you just got to assume every three McCollum is going to take is going to go in.
And it's Ayton missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from B.
B, the pass to Ayton. Nurkic with the steal. Anthony finds McCollum. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns trail by 5. Here's Rubio. Second chance shot, and that one's good, Ayton.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year convo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is
McCollum against Booker. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Anthony's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
On the court for the Trailblazers. Little out there with Anthony. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's McCollum in at the 1. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Spurs lit up the floor. He finished with 57 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
And David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Yeah, Greg, it's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way. He's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Booker's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Passes it to Nurkic. Outside Anthony. Back to Nurkic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
McCollum finds Nurkic, shoots over Oubre. Portland again missing.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's B, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Hood, the pass to McCollum. It's stolen. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Here's Ayton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Suns. Little kicks to Hood. To the inside. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Anthony. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Trailblazers trail by 4. McCollum kicks to Little. To the middle. Here's Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. People have already predicted future MVPs. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it, like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch this game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The pass to Nurkic. Here's Anthony. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nurkic.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Trailblazers trail by 8. McCollum with the ball. He has 7. The dish to Carmelo. The rebound by B. B's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Ayton throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Anthony. Fades and shoots. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 10. The drive by Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
McCollum passes to Anthony. Rubio against McCollum. Hood for 3. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
McCollum kicks to Hood. Pass to Carmelo. They need this. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Ayton throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to McCollum. Anthony in the corner. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't drop.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers. He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Hood deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Nurkic, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Rubio. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer.
Kevin, thank you. Well, Jay, great start to the season for you, and there's been a lot of talk about you making it to All-Star Weekend. Is that one of your goals?
Ooh, absolutely, it's a goal of mine, man. I want to be an All-Star every season. It's a great honor. And that week-long party at the event is something you never want to miss. You know what? Hopefully.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Oubre out there with B, and it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker left side. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Anthony with the block, and he recovers it. Here's B. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. B's got 30 points.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Cullen passes to Carmelo. And the layup falls. Anthony's got 11 points.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Passes to Ayton. Booker against McCollum. From the top of the key, he buries it. 14 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ayton.
You better guard Hood, especially when he's aiming to score. I mean, check it out. He can put a defense in a bind.
Hey, Chris, this year Pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree. Booker against McCollum. Out to Anthony. All alone. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Inside. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. B, the pass to Rubio. Here's B, and the layup's good off the glass. B's got 34.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
And he's been doing this for a few games in a row now. We're looking at one of the hottest players in the league.
Anthony's shot is off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's Booker. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
McCollum finds Anthony. He was all alone on that one. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And the Suns making a change here. Baines is checked in.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Rubio. Averaging about 11 points, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Trent taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Kicks to Lillard. There's the 3. Portland no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's the pass to B. A shot missing. Collins with some nice D. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Trent passes to Collins. Goes back up. That one drops for him. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
And offensive rebounding is about commitment. There you see Collins showing plenty of it to grab the board.
Right now let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. Number 1, the Trailblazers. 4th, the Suns.
Both teams really well served to be very aggressive attacking the rim because of how well they shoot the ball at the free throw line.
That's good from B.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Johnson, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Down low. Here's Ariza. It's rebounded by B. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage in the third. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And Portland making a change here. Little's checked in. The free throw off from B. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
You know, I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. That's good from B. He makes 1 of 2 that time. We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
Ariza passes to Collins. Here's Trent for 3, and another 3 for Portland.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Johnson outside. To the paint. Here's B. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. B's got 45 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Lillard. From deep 3-point range. Phoenix grabs the miss. The Suns shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. 3-pointer, Lillard. Phoenix grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And going up against the Pelicans, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Kaminsky is checked in for Aaron Baines, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Johnson. Collins, good.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Collins has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's B. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The feed to Collins. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's B. And the rejection by Collins.
An established defender at a young age. Collins has the timing and the reach to block shots.
Rubio looking around. Bridges, no one around him. No good off the back of the rim. Good. Kaminsky's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Lillard against Rubio. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
It's stolen by Ariza. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Here's Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. On the floor for Portland, McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Trevor Ariza out there with Nurkic, and it's Lillard in at the 1.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Trailblazers trail by 16. Pass to Hood. To the inside. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. The 3. A rebound by B.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes.
Oubre, good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Lillard fires away from way outside, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Trailblazers trail by 18. Outside Hood. Inside. Kicks it out to Lillard. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Back to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ariza no up.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
And a wide open look for Hood. It's hauled in by the Suns. Rubio the pass to B. Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
And the touch Nurkic has inside. I mean, I love seeing him be aggressive and look to get his shot from there.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. And the NBA 2K League, see, we have the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. Here's Booker. Finished off the break. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Back to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Portland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Rubio, and Lillard kicks to McCollum. Over Booker. The rebound by B. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Lillard with it, now guarded by Booker. Lillard misses. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Here's Ariza. And Baines pulls it down.
And even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
B, the pass to Baines, and he goes in for the dunk.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ariza the bounce pass. Collins gets to Ariza. Back to Collins. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the Suns. Booker looking around. Another three for Phoenix.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Down low, McCollum, and stolen by Booker. Oubre outside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now, here's Lillard. Count it from 12. Lillard's got 35.
I love how Lillard takes the initiative on offense. I mean, Kev, he's a creative and talented guard who's been absolutely on fire.
To the middle. It's deflected. B. Again, what an avalanche. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Rubio against Lillard. Rubio, the pass to B. Back to Rubio. He kicks it to Booker. And the rejection by Collins. Shots good by Baines.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for B.
Well, he's had an effect on every part of this game, a triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today was a good day.
And the Suns call time. They're leading by 37. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, B.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Eight seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Lillard. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Well, best of both worlds for you tonight, Shea. Your team got the win, and you had that incredible third-quarter performance. What got you so hot coming out of the break?
Hey, you know, coming out of halftime, man, I just felt so rejuvenated. I wanted to attack them whenever I had a chance. I think they were caught off guard a little bit with that, and we just let it snowball into a big quarter.
And that made all the difference tonight. Congratulations, guys.
All right, David, thank you.
Game ball. Got to give it to the guy who had it going all night long and picked us up when we needed it. Get up here, Che.
What? You heard me?
Nice work, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, Coach.
That's it. Get it. Tell them.
Hey, man, I just want to say thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man. I'm humbled. I know how far I came. Thank you, Coach.
Man, this year was so much fun, but it definitely came with some challenges. Thank goodness for 2K.
That's right. In fact, it's been an honor for us to share our time and our episodes with you, the fans, the community. And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning for Season 7.
Yes, we're coming your way on September 4th. All new episodes of NBA 2K TV and NBA 2K21, where everything.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports, and as things get ready to roll it.
In the last few years, we've seen league-wide scorings.
Sure is fun to watch, B.A. Thank you. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And the past 10 games have been all about his work on the boards. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. B out there with Oubre, and it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is out there with Harrell. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Jackson in a point. Halfway through the season, Brent.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Test it. Narinig mo ba ako, no? You hear me? Narinig mo ba ako, Nyeng? Hindi mo kami dito.
Team, are you still discovering new ways to win?
Yeah, I would say if you had a set of encyclopedias, when you get to around January, you should be in the MN section, Kevin. So do people know what encyclopedias are? But
I can picture in my mind. I know exactly what you're saying.
So from that point on in the season, you have a great foundation to build on, and there's a lot of things that you can do that are just slight wrinkles to what it is you already do, and that's the great thing for coaches, is to challenge the players to see how far through that encyclopedia we can go. What letter can we get to in the alphabet by the end of the year?
On defense, the Suns. Here's Harrell. Leonard trying to break free. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Morris.
Harrell will do whatever it takes to grab some of those buckets down low.
Here's Oubre. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Passes to Leonard. Shoots over Oubre, and Leonard gets it to go.
Now the offense sort of works itself out to a lot of mid-range shots, and Kawhi getting dangerous from that spot.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Free throw, good, Oubre. And whether or not he's making shots, you have to love what Kelly Oubre brings on defense.
Yeah, the versatility on the defensive end, maybe to a point, Kevin, where he can guard the 1 through 4 position, has this coaching staff excited.
Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Inside. The shot's good from B. Well, Greg, you might know more about this than me, but the rumor is that Shea will be on the cover of NBA 2K21. I mean, what an honor.
I saw some behind-the-scenes footage of Shea doing some mocap for 2K, and I just can't imagine wearing that wetsuit covered in ping pong balls is comfortable. Great chance for Shea to increase his presence there.
Well, Booker has established that he can score, and now showing that he can play make.
Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Jackson looking around. Leonard attacking. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Down low, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. George against Booker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kelly Oubre.
2 years ago, Paul George and his curious travels about where he was going to land in terms of free agency made his way back to Oklahoma City. And a lot of people were wondering why he made that choice. Then a year later, at the behest of Kawhi Leonard, a trade goes down where Paul George ends up back in Los Angeles with the Clippers. You talk about a two-way threat along with Kawhi Leonard. What an unbelievable wing combination the Clippers have with these two.
Now here's Jackson after the miss from B. And the pass to Morris. Here's Harrell. Back to Morris. 5 to shoot. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. They get it back, and they're able to recover. And it's Leonard missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. 11 feet away. Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got 6 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Jackson misses. And with George last year, easily his best season as a pro in every measurable way.
You wonder in the next couple of seasons here, Kevin, if we're going to see the best of Paul George. Again, coming off that gruesome leg injury, him finding his form last year for Oklahoma City. A lot of talk about even Paul George being considered as an MVP candidate, and rightly so. Now back in Los Angeles with Kawhi Leonard. What a terrific duo they have.
Here's George. After the made shot from B. Rubio left side to the inside. Ayton. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton. Clippers trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Booker the pass to B. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Now here's Harrell. Last time, 14 points for him. Outside Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard on the wing, covered by Oubre.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's B. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Look at all the coaching changes that the Suns have had through the years, and some of these young players have heard a lot of voices. 7 in the last 8 years, and the team's performance has shown that kind of inconsistency with up and down seasons.
And all the system changes have really affected the Suns scouting department.
Really difficult to fill out a roster when you've got coaching changes and philosophies that come about, and some guys simply just don't fit. So maybe they settle in here, find the right guys to do the right things, and get themselves back into the playoffs.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Oubre outside. To the paint. Here's B. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
In the corner, it's Morris. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Ayton. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. Well, you look at B, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy. And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 15-point game. George double-teamed. Here's Morris, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls. And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris in 2018 and 19. Career highs almost across the board.
Now here's Oubre. He's got 5. Now here's Leonard. Here's George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Paul George showing his offensive confidence right there, just letting that one go as soon as it touches his hands.
You know, Greg, the Celtics are encouraging their players to take mental health just as seriously as their physical health. Marcus Morris brave enough to say that helped him a lot.
I mean, the Morris twins growing up in the hard streets of Philly, I mean, a lot to overcome, but by getting some help, that's exactly what Marcus is doing. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And it's sent back by George.
You can't toss up the weak stuff around Paul George. He sees it coming and uses his reach to get to it.
And the Clippers call time here.
Didn't get a ton of touches last year, which was interesting for a #1 pick, but Ayton as a rookie had a very, very underrated first season in Phoenix.
So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for... Here's Rubio. 17-point lead, their biggest. Inside, here's B. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. B's got 15. And with Ayton last season, he just stuck to what he does best. Also, that helped him keep his turnovers down.
Yeah, going to work on the block and having isolations like that, Kevin, will help a big player not have a lot of turnovers. I don't think he saw a lot of double teams last year, and that helped with his efficiency.
They've got Harrell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Beverly in at the 2 guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Trailblazers got the job done. He had 60 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Now here's Harrell. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. 4 on the clock. And here's Morris for 3. They get it again. And it's Harrell missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's B. Here's Ayton. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Clippers trail by 21. Beverly with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Johnson with the block. Oubre up top. Down low. Here's B. Uses the glass to finish the layup. B's got 19 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Back to Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And for the last half decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 4 assists in the game. That's tipped. B the pass to Johnson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Morris, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's B. Right block shot, rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. fades away and sinks the tough shot. Jackson's got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Johnson left side. Shoots over Leonard. A shot by Johnson, no good. The Clippers shooting just 34% from the floor. Pass to Jackson. Rebound by B. Jackson's gone, just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And Rubio kicks to Oubre. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Unblockable shot unless they get a bigger man on him. And I'm looking at the roster sheet, Kevin. I don't see anybody bigger.
For Phoenix, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. Phoenix also making some changes. Kaminsky comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Booker in for Johnson. And here is Shamet. He kicks it to Jackson. In the corner, it's Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game.
And the one thing about Morris, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And it's Shamet missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oubre, Morris with the block.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
Up top, Leonard, covered by Rubio. And Leonard gets it to go.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Booker. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. Booker's got his first 2 points.
I think Booker's motivated tonight here. He's starting to play very aggressively. You want to see him more in there on the offensive glass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. And for the Suns. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Riding. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. B out there with Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Player development, not just a coach's job, Brent, something you're active in right now. And, you know, there are some players who are playing currently, who are terrific mentors and teachers on teams.
There's no doubt about it that there are guys. I think about first what Vince Carter has provided to the teams he's been around in the past couple seasons. Zach Randolph, to some degree, was doing that as he moved from Memphis to Sacramento. But there are guys who are still players and that are on the floor contributing and doing big things like Chris Paul and Mike Conley that are such huge attributes to an organization when they start to introduce the changeover in their roster or the next phase of their team. You got to give a lot of kudos and appreciate the fact that players who've been that great for that long accept and willingly accept, Kevin, the role of teaching young guys and paying it forward.
And role players that have been like Calderon and Haslam, who have not been stars, but have been important parts of their organization.
Also, tremendous examples of what it means to be a professional day in and day out. If your responsibilities aren't as great as the top 4 or 5 players, there's still things you can do to make your team better on a daily basis. Those are 2 great names, Kevin.
He gets it in there.
That's a pretty sweet dish there by Paul George, just selfless on that play.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the wing on the left. Ayton, the pass to B. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Phoenix. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Clippers. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
You know, for Los Angeles, got to be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom. Everyone in the organization, that means front office, coaches, players, just done an outstanding job this season.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time 6th man of the year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. Well, Brent, you look at the explosive numbers George has put up. A lot of it has to do with how he runs the pick and roll.
Incredible at his size and his ability to read the defenses in pick and roll situation. Anytime there's a defender that decides to go under on Paul George from the perimeter, he can let that thing rip from the 3-point line. Last year, I think you saw him with the most poise that he's ever played with in his career. I expect that to continue.
That one drops for him. George has got 6 in the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
To the inside. Ayton inside. He's defended by Harrell.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. At 7'2", he'll go through you.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. For Phoenix, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Free throw drops for Ayton.
Monty Williams, in his first stint with the Phoenix Suns, was a sought-after hire as a front office personnel member, was with the Spurs before going to Philadelphia, and has been a head coach in the league. Remember his days back in New Orleans with the Pelicans and a young Anthony Davis. So Monty, experienced, and is going to bring that to the desert.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. And it's good for 2.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
And that experience you're talking about with Monty Williams, it's why the Suns wanted him.
Well, Monty's experience in a lot of levels in this league, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, being in the front office, part of player development. That's an amazing calming influence for this young Phoenix Suns team to grow with.
Here's Morris, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you inside, outside, and in transition. And thinking back to last postseason, the Clippers did not back down to the Warriors at all.
Well, LA was a much more physical team. I think they knew going in that the only way that they had a shot was to be disruptive, and they brought that on both ends of the floor, and that was going against a healthy Kevin Durant at the time. They took 2 games last year in that series, and the way in which they played, that spirit might have caught the attention of one Paul George and one Kawhi Leonard.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
Yeah, I think you got to be cautious when you guard Paul George.
.107 left in the third quarter. Pass to Zubac. And Patterson kicks to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Patterson with it. Now guarded by B. 4 on the shot clock. Patterson passes to Shamet. Buries the long-range jumper. Shamet's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Los Angeles. Suns leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Saric. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tremendous amount of excitement around the Clippers right now, and why not? 2 elite players that can play both sides of the floor. They were already talented and scrappy. You just wonder if this group, with some of the additions and subtractions, can come together in the same way that last year's group showed the type of cohesion that a team that wants to perform at elite levels needs to do.
Zubac kicks to Patterson. Tries it from 19. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Pass to B. To the paint. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Outside Jackson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Phoenix calls timeout. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns lead by 17. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Paul George. Ivica Zubac is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 15 points for Reggie Jackson.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
And the shot's good from B.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Clippers trail by 17. Outside Jackson. Patterson dishes to George. Outside Jackson. Out to the right wing. Patterson. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Phoenix leading by 17. Booker outside. Inside. Here's B. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, there are some ways to fire up your teammates. That right there is one of them, thanks to Kawhi Leonard.
Here's B. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And the Suns last year, second to last in defensive rating.
Well, a lot of that was points off of turnovers. They just could not take care of the basketball. A lot of teams feasting on young players and inexperienced players getting a lot of minutes for the Phoenix Suns.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Suns. And there's the pass to Patterson. He dishes it to George. Over Booker. George, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Rubio, the pass to B. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. To the inside, here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And it was made clear early on to Ricky Rubio that the Jazz were moving on from him. But Rubio quickly finds a home in Phoenix. 3-year deal for Rubio, who is a good fit with the Suns. Having a real point guard on the team like Rubio should be a huge boost. Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. So it's the Clippers now. Outside Jackson. When people talk about a player's mileage limit, do you think total games is the most accurate assessment?
I don't think so, Kevin.
What is it?
It's the amount of minutes that the players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on when players reach. And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes in the league, that the body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting. Rubio, the pass to Booker. B, he's covered by Leonard. Down low, here's Saric, and the rejection by Zubac. They recover it. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and the basket by Rubio.
Yeah, second chance points again, a huge problem for this team.
Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Back to Jackson, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Rubio right side. And the shot goes in. Rubio's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The shot by George, no good.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Jackson's got the ball.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
B, he's covered by Leonard. Saric dishes to Kaminsky. The offensive rebound. B, back to Kaminsky. Here's B, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And the Clippers call time here. Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home. Right. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job. Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 47 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
George passes to Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact, Kevin.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ayton's got 23.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Leonard. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Harrell. George against Booker. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Morris. Leonard trying to break free. Second shot opportunity. Snatched up. They shoot again. Morris, no good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game. They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Phoenix grabs the miss. B's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Inside, here's Morris. Got a hand on it.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Pass to B. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the
And stolen by Harrell. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Congrats on the win tonight, Che. You guys have come out of the gate very strong this year. What has been the key to the hot start?
Hey, DA, man, we know what's at stake, man. We're on a mission this season. You know, we won't be taking any prisoners. It's get up our way or get run over, man. That's how we see it. So, let's get it.
That is a team that's going to be tough to move around and beat down the stretch. Congratulations, guys.
All right, David, thank you.
Hey, listen up. All right, game ball. Y'all know we don't do this every night, but when someone has an exceptional performance, we like to recognize it. So, Che,
what?
You put in work tonight, man.
Chill, man.
It's a great game.
That's what's up, appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys, man. Look, yo, let's keep doing what we do, right? I appreciate that. Yeah.
Can I borrow you for a sec,
What's
Che?
Sam? What's your Patty? What's
Great.
up?
I got Che here. You led the team in points, rebounds, assists,
Whoa, there's more?
blocks, and steals tonight. What's it like to be in the zone like that?
Man, it's an incredible feeling. It's kind of like you anticipate everything, you know where everyone's going to be, and when they're going to be there, and where they're going to go next.
Perfect. That's all I need. Thanks, Jay.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, they hate to salute when you stand up.
Hey, Jay.
Ted, hey, I'm coming to you next time, all right?
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
How's the family?
Good. Good. Thank you.
Ano na? Taga lang.
So, Levi told you we want to give you your own custom colorway. Here's how it works. These are your 4 options.
Well, they look pretty plain to me.
Yeah, these are the blank ones. Now, we're going to let you pick whichever silhouette you want, then you get to pick your own color, and you even get to name it.
What? Like Susan or Betty?
We're trying to sell these things, Jay, not develop a meaningful relationship.
Right, right. You know, I was thinking of Cobra Strike.
Guys, I was just playing about the name thing. Like, I'm sure you're just playing about Cobra Strike, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I was just playing.
Why don't we just get started with these, and then we'll get to the naming later.
I think that's a great idea.
All right, let's take a look.
Hindi kaya nga, kahit nga, pan-TV. Parang anak ka. Ang ganyan ba? Gaming leader siguro. Ano lang? Arden? Ito pangit ng ng Adidas. Mangkoda. Yung color. Phoenix. Patas to eh. Technicolor. Ay, sino na? Dahil wishes ko. Technicolors. Wishes ko. Phoenix. Kulay ng Phoenix. Orange. Lahat ng kulay nila. Ang gandang sintas. Ang maganda sintas dito. Blue. Orange. Pink na lang ulit. Oh. Deep shot.